What's up, guys? It's Coach L, and it's another Motivational Monday. And today I want to talk to you guys about being afraid, all right? So the title of today's video is Don't Be Afraid. See, fear is one of the most powerful things that impacts our lives. And a lot of times we have taught ourselves that we are afraid of something that is not real. Okay, and what do I mean when I say that? There's two different types of fears, okay? There's the rational fear and the irrational fear. The rational fear tells me that if I jump off a cliff and I land at the bottom, I'm gonna die. All right, that fear is real. That's a fear that has something that can actually harm me. Then there's an irrational fear. The fear that if I take a chance, I may fail. See, that fear is the fear that holds us back and keeps us from reaching our maximum potential. It keeps us from living the life that we desire and actually making our visions become realities. See, irrational fear is something that we have created in our mind. It's a belief that we believe is going to harm us when really all it has on the other side is positive outcomes. See, there's no way to lose when we attempt something that cannot physically harm us. I tell my members all the time, I tell the Premier Fam that the only way that you fail is by giving up or quitting. So if you don't give up, if you don't quit, what did we do if we had a temporary failure? We learned a lesson. See, there is no true way to fail unless you give up. Anything that I put my mind to, even if I don't accomplish it on the first time, I have an opportunity to learn from whatever it is I did in the last attempt, correct it, and go at it again, and again, and again until I get the expected outcome that I want. See, there is always an opportunity that presents itself, but a lot of time the word fear, the simple fact of us being afraid, keeps us from accomplishing that goal. So many times I talk to the people and they tell me what it is that they want to do, and then they tell me right now, but what if? What if this happens, and what if that happens? And I'm afraid of failing. True story, I went and I always wanted to open up my own gym location, and thank God today I am standing in my own gym. But for the longest time I was afraid. I was afraid of what happens if I fail. I was afraid of being myself and being in front of people. I was afraid that I would be judged. I was afraid that a whole lot of ifs may happen. So maybe you have a lot of what ifs in your life. Maybe the what ifs in front of you are holding you back and keeping you from being who you want to be. Maybe those fears that you have created that aren't real, those irrational fears, are keeping you from being outstanding, from having the outcomes that you desire. Well, I challenge you today to remove those fears. I challenge you today to start looking at it. Look at your fears and say, hey, is this fear rational? Is if I jump off a cliff, will I die? Or is this fear an irrational fear that if I attempt something, I may fail? And if I fail, that means that I've lost. See, if that's what you think, then you're already living a life of fear. Attempts are lessons. Let life's lessons lead you down the right path. You be successful. So change your thoughts. I challenge you to do that. Look at it. Rational fear or irrational fear. If it's irrational, I dare you. And I mean dare you to take a chance. All right? So hopefully this video helps you. If it doesn't, then I guarantee you know somebody it helps. Feel free to tag, share, comment, and let us know how you feel here at Premier. All right? Coach L, love you guys. Woo!